Question number 11. A ship uses sonar to find the location of an enemy submarine. What is the horizontal? You can see, class, it has an H. That tells us we're looking for this side of the triangle. And vertical distance to the sub. Vertical is going to be the distance or depth. Here is horizontal distance, and then D is vertical distance or depth. Alright, we got to find both of these. I'm going to do these as a little more shortcut for you guys, assuming that you're getting familiar with trig. Let's figure out the H value first. So, let's label our triangle. We know this is the hypotenuse, which is our known side. If you look at angle 34 as our reference angle, that makes H adjacent, and that makes D opposite. So for our first missing side H, we're looking for adjacent, and we know hypotenuse. So let's look at SOHCAHTOA. We're looking for adjacent, we know hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. So we're going to use cosine. Our reference angle is 34. That's going to be adjacent over hypotenuse, so it's the value of H over our hypotenuse, 820. We need to get H by itself, and H is on top of our ratio or our fraction here, so we multiply by 820 to cancel the denominator. So the 820 ends up getting multiplied by the left. Cosine of 34 is equal to H. Let's put that in our calculator, and you will see H is approximately, let's do it, 820 times cosine of 34. And our number is 679.81. Let's check that one more time. 679.81. I'm going to verify this because something's not matching. 820 times cosine of 34. That's correct. So let's go ahead and write this as 679, and I think rounding it correctly is 0.8. Yes, because the 1 drops off and the 8 does not change. So 679.8 meters. Alright, let's go ahead and find the value of D, the depth. Alright, D is opposite, and we know hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse are sine, so we're going to use sine of 34 is equal to opposite, which is our D variable, over hypotenuse, which is 820. Notice how close that is to our H value. But don't get these switched around. You'll get two wrong answers. Make sure you get the right trig function for each of the variables. So you multiply both sides by 820. That cancels the denominator on the right and moves the 820 to the left side. That is equal to D. And that means D is approximately, let's check this out, 820 times sine of 34 equals 458.53, so 458.5. 458.5, and that is meters. So I would expect you to write these answers in complete sentences. I'll be able to verify right now, are you actually watching the video, or are you just skipping to the answers? So I'm just going to put a little note here for you. Sentence, let's put that in a different color. I can save myself some time. Sentence, answers. Should have sentence answers for this question. Okay, let's continue on to number 12. Number 12, from his current position, the student wants to calculate how far away a building is. Using a clinometer, he determines that the angle made from his eyes to the base of the building is 81 degrees. So he's looking down, and he is making a measurement of 81 degrees, looking with his clinometer to the bottom of the building. The distance from the ground to his eyes is 59 inches. Using trigonometry, find the distance to the building, which is this side right here, not the hypotenuse, it's AB. In fact, since we talked about hypotenuse, let's label right now. 81 degrees is our known angle, AC is our hypotenuse, opposite is AB, and adjacent is 59 inches. So let's go ahead and write out SOHCAHTOA and see what we're looking at. We've got a reference angle of 81. We want to know opposite. We know adjacent. So opposite is what we know. Adjacent is what adjacent is what we know. Opposite is what we want to know. This is a tangent question. So let's write our equation. Tangent of our known angle of 81 degrees is equal to, tangent is opposite. That's our AB. I'll put an X there. And adjacent is 59 degrees. Well, we have another variable in the numerator, so we multiply both sides by the denominator of 59. That moves the 59 to the other side. 59 times tangent of 81 is equal to our unknown. And our unknown is going to be, let's check this out, 59 times tangent of 81 degrees equals 372.51, so 372.5. And our unit of measure is inches. So our final answer written in a sentence, the distance to the building is 372.5 inches. You could write inches or just use the inches abbreviation. That's the end of question number 12.